Welcome to Becoming Badass, the podcast for strong, emotionally intelligent women who's done being everything to everyone. If you've been shrinking to be what others want you to be, questioning your worth, or chasing after crumbs just to feel chosen, you're in the right place. When it comes to love, you feel like you're working way too hard, overthinking, overgiving, overdoing, and still not getting your needs met or the love and adoration you deserve. This was me. Hi, I'm Phoenix. I'm a certified love and relationship coach, a mother of two beautiful girls, 10 and 14, a trained therapist with a handful of certifications. Who has been where you are? This information isn't theoretical or from a book, it's from a lived experience. I created this podcast because I was that woman. I thought I had to be good and nice and pleasing and accommodating in order to get what I wanted. And this affected how I showed up in my romantic relationships and all my relationships. Here, we're unlearning the old belief that love has to be earned through effort, perfection, self abandonment, and replacing it with something real, like self worth, self discovery, self respect, secure love, so you can create the extraordinary life and love you deserve. Then this isn't about fixing yourself. It's about fully being you and attracting the kind of love that sees you, chooses you, and cherishes you for you being exactly who you are. I was taught that I needed to be good, nice, and put others first. Instead of doing what felt good to me, I did what I was conditioned to do. Somewhere I learned I had to work hard to be loved, that I wasn't just worthy of love just the way I was. I got stuck in a cycle of trying to prove myself, prove my worth. I shrank myself for others to like me, and I saw what it was costing me my mental health, emotional health, and real love because I was working so hard, but yet just going around in circles. Not to mention, I want to be the living, breathing example for my kids when they grow up as to who to be and how to get there. So I had to challenge all of these so called rules that we've grown up with that we've been told you need to be from your family, peers, school system, from the media, from the movies. All the rules that say you got to be nice, kind, sweet, don't be loud, don't be seen, don't rock the boat. Yeah, all that shit. And if we follow these rules, we'll get what we want, right? Okay, but in my experience, that didn't happen. The opposite happened. If you want to find more about my story, then just go to my YouTube channel. It will be below. I would ignore my own needs and put my family's needs and my guy's need first above myself. And all it did was make me feel drained and exhausted. And I lost myself in the process. So if you are in a long term relationship or marriage and you feel like you've lost yourself, you're just drained and you're exhausted and you're like, there's got to be a better way than this, right? If you were going through a breakup and you're like, you know what? I never want to go through this again. I'm tired of wasting my precious time on a man who won't commit and really give me his effort and feel like he's really in it with me instead of I'm doing all the emotional labor and I put all this time and love and effort into our relationship and it doesn't work out. And you're like, you know what? I don't want to do that anymore. I'm never going to go through that again. And I'm ready to get the real love and cherishing that I deserve and find a high quality man who wants what I want, who sees me, chooses me, is capable of giving me the love in the relationship that I really want. And I'm not going to settle for anything less. I'm not going to chase after love. And I sure as hell, I'm not going to shrink myself. Or maybe you're single and you know what? Been there, done that. I'm just better off alone. It's not worth it. I can't find high quality men. They're all unavailable. You may not believe that the love you want is really out there. That you may think all the good men are taken or they're not any more good guys. Okay, but I'm here to tell you that that's not true. And you can get the love and cherishing you want. Okay, so no matter what place you're in, I want you to know that I've been there. I was in a long term relationship that ended in a devastating breakup. I was also married, and obviously that didn't work out. So, and I'm single and I'm happy. Yes, you can be happy single. Okay. So, no matter what situation you're in, you can have a thriving, amazing relationship in life when you learn the keys, the tools, the techniques, the learnings that I'm going to be teaching you. It's just me talking to you one on one, raw, real, like I'm right there with you, helping to guide you along, where you never lose yourself again. You feel amazing. You can show up in a way that feels good to you, No more overgiving, overfunctioning, overdoing. You're no longer having to be who everyone wants you to be or to shrink yourself, dumb yourself down, or be small. Instead, you get to be unapologetically you and get the love and an incredible life you want without ever having to shrink around a man or chase after him to get the love you want ever again. This is all about the woman you're becoming, the high value, badass, awesome woman. And that's by unlearning all that old shit that doesn't serve you. What is more badass than a woman who knows her worth, who doesn't live from fear? She knows what she wants, isn't willing to shrink, settle, or chase after crumbs in order to get the love that she deserves. That's really badass.